You need to appear in front of the customers, you need to speak to your clients, and you need to be in the face of people at least 5-6 times so they can then have trust to buy your product or service. And there are many things that will help you do that. Things like understanding the customer's problem, addressing the problem, and then providing the value. And often people buy from the people that are very similar to them. And this is interesting, actually. I'll mention this in a very soft and brief way. There are people out there, actually, to be fair, and I won't take names, but there are people out there who are actually very, very wealthy, very rich, probably could fly private jets all the time, and they won't do that. And they will actually come across as if they don't have that much money, and they will come across humble. And to be fair, maybe they are humble, and I'm not judging anyone, actually. In fact, I'm not taking any names, so I'm not really judging anyone. But what they do is they come across as if they are relatable, because people buy from the people that are relatable to them. And this is something I do with my sales calls, actually, many a times. When I'm making calls, I'll make a call and then it will be something like, if I'm speaking to Karen, who is 40 years old, it will be something like, "Hey Karen, it's Musab. I'm calling from Frank Corey. I just wanted to see if you could help with something at the moment," for example, right? Anyway, you get the point, right? If I'm speaking to a 60-year-old engineering manager who is in charge of the whole company, for example, when it comes to production, maybe Mark picks up the phone. He's like, "Yeah, hello, Mark speaking," for example. I will respond to Mark the way he wants me to respond to Mark. So I will respond like, "Hey Mark, don't want to keep you too long, fella. Just I've got this candidate. He's looking for work. I want to see if this is something you might be interested in, whatever sort of." So I'll give him the pitch, whatever the pitch is. Now, we'll go into that stuff as well, right, later on. But the point here is I mimic the person and their energy. That is crucial, by the way. That is so, so, so important, and I can't explain it to you.